Hello, I'm Sister Charity, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today, I just wanted to share with you a very powerful incident that happened in the book of John, the 21st verse. Some of you may be familiar with it, but if you're not, it's at a time where the disciples were so discouraged because Jesus had risen at this time and he had visited them, but then he left. And so they decided to go and do what they were accustomed to doing, like many of us. When we don't really feel the presence of God, sometimes we feel like he's not there. So we go sometimes back to our old ways. And so there's a lesson to be learned in this. And so here's what happened. They went out on their boat and they were fishermen. So they knew exactly how to fish. And they fished all night. And then in the morning, they saw someone off into the shore, and that person asked them, "Do you have any fish?" And they began to say no. And then he said, "Well, cast your net on the right side." My sisters and brothers, sometimes it's not about your experience. Sometimes it's not about you being grown enough to do what you want to do. When Jesus gives us a word, if we obey, we get the benefits. We reap the benefits. And so what happened, they didn't say, "You know what, we've been here all night. What difference does it make, the right or the left? You know, there are no fish biting right now. So it just doesn't make sense because you said it to just now do it." But they didn't say that. They just did what Jesus said and they cast it on the right side. In other words, they did it his way. My question to you is, are you doing it God's way or are you doing it your way? Now, when they did it God's way, it said their nets were overflowing with fish, overflowing, my sisters and brothers. And then they, you can read the rest of it on your own. It's John 21, 1 through about 20 to get the full gist of the story. But I didn't want to hold you long. I just want to encourage you. If you tried it your way and it doesn't work, consider trying it God's way. God bless.